Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Open Boat. And today on this week's Open Boat, I want to take a minute to go over a story that really hit with me this weekend. To sum it up, this is what the fishing community is all about, especially with surfcasters. That's such a tight-knit community. And the big thing for me is I see it as a fishing community and not a fishing competition. So this story of people coming together and helping others get on fish really stands out. And I'd love to see and hear about more of these stories as the fall run continues. So let's get into it. This happened on Sunday in Ocean County. I was actually there, but I was late to the party, so I didn't see it happen, but I heard from a lot of the local legends were there, a lot of surfcasters were there. There was basically just one small pod of bunker, not really a whole lot going on because the past couple of days they really gorged on adult bunker, like blitz condition fishing, the first time we've seen that the fall run season this year. But going back to the story, a lot of the guys were just sitting around watching this school of adult bunker literally in the wash, and they're throwing metal libs at it. There's nothing really hanging out in it, and Shelly Karras is there. I've done interviews with him. He's a local legend surfcaster. He's been fishing for a very long time. And he knew what to throw to get a fish out of this small pod. So he goes to his truck and he gets a legal snag rig, which you'll see it has an egg sinker and it has a circle hook. And he snags one of these bunkers and pitches it out and he gets on a fish. So after that, he does it again and he sees, like I said, there's a whole group of people there. Little Miss Stella here, who we have a video of, she's starting to cast. She's getting better at casting. She can almost cast better than I can cast with a metal lib, working it in this pod. So Shelly passes the rod off to her and she gets a fish on this legal snag rig. So that's absolutely phenomenal. That's green flag number one with the fishing community there, helping little kids get on fish. But where the story really comes together, a little ways down the beach, there's a gentleman sitting there, mind you, in a very dapper Yankees jacket. Love to see it. Go Yanks. Sitting there, just working a rod while he's sitting, and Shelly, I talked to him. He says that he's walking with a cane. He's really struggling to walk on the beach in a cane, and he's casting from his chair, and he actually had a striper follow in his pencil popper. But they wanted to help this guy out. Clearly they saw that he was, struggling with, just physical setbacks. So everyone came together and they wanted to help him out. So Shelly set up the same thing, the legal snag rig with a live bunker, and a lot of guys were there that helped this guy just stand, and he got onto a fish. And you can see in the picture here, we have Andrew Carey, another awesome surfcaster, helping him fight this fish. And they bring it in, and they have this beautiful picture of just a very nice, healthy, chunky striped bass hooked right in the corner of its mouth. That's what the legal snag rigs are all about. And just looking at these pictures, you see the smile on this guy's face. You could tell it just made his whole day.
Great job, man.
When I heard the story on Sunday, and I'm getting a little emotional about it now, it did bring a tear to my eye. And the guys that were there, hanging out all at their trucks, grown men brought to tears by this, because that's just something that everyone should be doing. If you see someone out there that's struggling or they're just not as capable as you are with fishing, help them out. I always look for, especially with blitz fishing, there's a lot more people out there. If I see a kid that can't cast into where the fish are or anything, I'll literally cast my rod and hand it off to them. And having them hook up and seeing the smile on their face is the best thing ever. Literally, there's times, and I heard this from everyone who was there on Sunday, where they would rather have that one fish that they see that guy catch than catch 1,000 fish to themselves. Because where if you're catching, maybe like you have a day where you caught 20 fish, okay, that's a good day. That one fish that guy caught could be the fish of a lifetime. That created a core memory with not even just him, but everyone who was there to experience it. And that's a lot of good karma. And that's something I want to see continuing on with the fall run season, or just fishing in general. Be the change that you want to see. That's my favorite quote. Help others, help them get on fish, help them with lures or anything that they need set up. If you see someone and you want to help them, like, just please do it. Don't just stand there and just flex that you're catching fish. Help others around you. That's the biggest thing with being part of the surfcaster fishing community. You know, you could act all like tough and hard and stuff, but there's a difference between the people that just catch fish for a living and the difference between people who help people catch fish for a living. That's a big thing that I'm all about. And I really hope that as the fall run continues, more of these stories start to come to light. And if you want to share them with me, you can email me at jackerman@thefisherman.com. Share with me these stories because I want to hear more, because a lot of this should be happening more. More positivity out there on the surf, more helping others, and more group encouragement. Come together as a surfcaster fishing community and help others get on fish. That's the big thing. Be the change you want to see. I love to see it, and we should be seeing more of it. More positivity out there in the fishing community. So that's that. Next week, we're going to go back into the Surfcasters Challenge. But if you want to get a head start, I know a lot of you guys have adult bunker out there. You're going to want to be throwing one of these. So that's your hint if you want to get a head start. And go out there and be mindful of the people around you. If you see someone struggling or trying their hardest to get on fish, help them out. It takes 2 seconds to help someone out, and if they get onto a fish, it's the most rewarding experience, not only for just your life, but for their life too. So help others and be the change you want to see. And I'll see you guys out there on the surf because it's getting really good. So look for the pink beanie.